welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Golden Bears ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Ole Miss offense will go to work first. Coming onto the field for the first time today, Ja'Kyrion Turner. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game when the defense... He's getting the ball each and every play. It still doesn't matter. At this point, nobody can stop him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Knight. And he gets it away.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They get to him as he throws. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
This offense has it with really good field position. Songa Politelli on the play action. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
That's caught. It's Cunningham. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Cunningham. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Knight. The throw. Out wide right, it's Cunningham. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense,
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Jaron Kiave Songopovatelli can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Catch in the middle, it's Cunningham. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A first down for the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Turner. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Caught, hit, and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now here's Jaron Keave-Songopovatelli. Looking left. He's got it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. JKS shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Powers through. Touchdown, Cal. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point was good.
Number 33, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. He's past the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the snap, it's Daniels. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Just gets rid of that one.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting.
Throws toward the end zone. Has it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, That is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Direct snap. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the return, it's Harris. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Sangapolatelli hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Sangapolatelli, play action. Quick shovel pass. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Cunningham. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Reels it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. 2nd and long here. Making the adjustment. Tight end getting vertical. And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 on the play. And the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. It's picked off right at the goal line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires, and he avoids the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sangapolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down, and maybe break this game open early?
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll send the back in motion. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Changing the routes with his receivers. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. New set of downs after the completion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sets his feet. It's Knight. Out wide right. It's Cook. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Waning seconds in the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 25 team, the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back-to-back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. And now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Jaron Keave-Songobolatelli to the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe his way to a first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Handoff to the single back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Drops back on first down. Floats it out in space. Runs through a tackle. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. From the gun. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. To the tight end. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Number 33, set to kick this one off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Back to pass, it's Knight. Had to force that one.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Cunningham. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Cook. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Finds his target. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Wants to throw again. Moving to his left. Touchdown! Ole Miss! That one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Rid of it on the RPO. Still on his feet. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
JKS. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football more. They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it up, and you can see it there, and he coughed it up.
Pass to 6. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a crease. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Sangopolitelli. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangopolitelli. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looks it in. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Turner. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. Maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
They go play action with Sangapolatelli. Lost one deep down the right side. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty. Long way to go on second down. Throwing Sangapolatelli. This time he's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Now send the tight end in motion. Sangapolatelli from the gun on third down. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Release to the back. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Nice move to keep running. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Defense in press coverage. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. He'll get rid of it. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. JKS. Oh, pressure's coming. He's on the move. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Rush is on. And it's a sack. And they'll try to find a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look at. And they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Still on his feet at the 45. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right.
Turning on the Jets. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Makes his man miss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll try to pop the draw. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. There he goes. Run ends there. 3rd and long coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sangapolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. Fires quickly. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to take it back. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. One more play to pad the stats. Using his legs, it's Turner. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season.